Welcome to the
How did
Fireball
we?
podcast on Fireball.
Hello,
Your name?
hello. This is Wolf 3593. Hey, coming to you live from Jacksonville, Florida. Anyway,
Today's episode, we are going to be discussing about two good topics that we want to discuss with you guys. It's going to be a great episode, so tune in, sit down, relax, and enjoy the podcast. Today's
get yourself some snacks.
Yes, get some snacks or just don't reach up too much. About two.
But we're just because I think this is gonna be a long.
Anyways,
I think this is gonna be a long one, isn't it?
the first topic is I'm going to discuss. Actually, we're going to discuss about the fandom. Would you like to say something first before I do?
No, not really.
Okay. So, let me just say this: the furry fandom is a really cool place that I've attended to. Well, not attend to, but I've been in for a long time. How long have you been in it, Wolfie?
About I would say 5 years.
5 years?
I was searching for furry gamers. I was searching for games, and then I found Fluke for some reason.
I've
Because there was this thing back in 2020 about furries versus gamers. So I was like trying to find a middle ground, and then I tend to I think I found Majira and Fluke right at the top.
So I've been in it for about 4 years. Actually, not 4 years. Well, technically 4 years, but I think I've been in it longer. Really, it's because I had a lot of impassion with the furry community, and let me just tell you a bit of a story about it. One time, it was 2018, somewhere around 2018. I can't remember what date it was. My friend Golden Wolf. I mentioned this story a couple of times. I've met him through YouTube, and because I wasn't even looking for it, but I was kept on watching a lot of Five Nights at Freddy stuff, and the character I liked the most was Foxy. For some reason, I don't know why. And then one day, I was scrolling down because I was using my phone, and the phone was really crap. Anyway, I was scrolling down.
Yeah. Most bars are a piece of crap. Most phones are a piece of crap. So yeah, unless of course it's Samsung.
Anyway, anyways, I was scrolling down, and I seen a video that looked cool. And the first video that I saw, which is the funniest video I've ever seen to date, of Golden Wolf. I still watch it sometimes because it brings back the memories when I first met him. Which was... The video was called Rock and Roll Goldie.
Please stop.
It was Rock and Roll Goldie, right? I don't want to tell you the song, but right at the start of the video, he decided to do like a like a singing thing. Like, you know how people fake their singing? Like, what do you call it? What's that show?
They do a skit basically.
You're taking a skit, but what's that video? What's that show? Um, it's like lip singing or something.
Like
Yeah,
a
lip singing.
cutaway, sort of like
Uh,
sort of like a Family Guy cutaway.
yeah, but it's
Huh?
not. Yeah, it's like
Beginning.
without words. Anyways, like he was acting like he was the singer singing, but before he did that, he'd done his jump.
Oh, lip
He done
syncing.
his jump and
Oh,
he
lip
spun.
sync.
He done his jump and he spun, and when he spun, he almost fell over. He literally almost fell. Like,
Oh God.
I'll send you guys a link in the comments, I guess. It was funny, and it came across me,
I'm,
and I started digging into him more, and I've seen a lot of cool things about the fandom, and it basically, for me personally, it basically, come on, I can't speak. As I was watching them, I was seeing how fun they were throughout the years that he was in the fandom. He still is. He still does make videos here and there, but not as much. He only makes videos like probably once a year. That's about it. I started looking into it, and like the videos I saw were from cons, and seeing how much people actually have fun. I've seen the artworks. I've seen a lot of great people, and back then I was actually watching Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, but ever since when I seen it, from 2018, that's when I think I did came into fandom, I think, because I had this other channel.
you became hooked.
Yeah, that's when I came hooked. I've had this other channel called, you guys probably would have heard me say this, but if you guys haven't, if anyone's not new to the channel, you guys haven't heard the story. I had 3 other channels before I started Fiberwolf, and it really made me who I am. Really.
Not one of this one.
None of them didn't really fit in, really, because I hated them as much, because I was just making cringy videos, not gonna lie, back then. But I had the second channel, and I kept on drawing. I kept on drawing him a lot. Like, I kept on drawing his coloring and stuff like that, and showing like, it was a Minecraft one too, where I built him in Minecraft. Which,
I think I asked him one time, "You sure you're not a furry?" You know. I think I asked you one time when I first met you. I'm like, "Are you sure you're not a furry?"
Well, I think
Turns out,
well, I think I was back then when you met me.
maybe and maybe not. You were borderline. I think you were.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, like,
I think you were borderline.
I was. Anyways, I kept on
And I'm
drawing
like,
him. I kept on building. I was like, wait, maybe this could be the next step in my life, or might be the reason why I'm here.
I wonder if there's more like me, basically, right?
Mm-hmm. And ever since then,
Because it all started without.
it all started when I was watching him, and I think it inspired me to be in it, which I'm happy, really. I'm happy to be where I am. But
Yeah.
I lost my 3 channels and I couldn't upload them anymore. And I got a PC around 2020. And at the time, I was thinking the name of Fiberwolf. Well, not really Fiberwolf, but I was thinking like an intro. And then all of a sudden I said Fiberwolf. Like, what's up, guys? Fiberwolf. And I checked to search it up to make sure there's no one, if there's someone out there that's named that. I looked it up. No one wasn't named as that. So I took it.
So it became yours,
Yeah. And then I started making videos on it. And that's probably when I actually came into the fandom. 2020, which I would have been about 15 since I joined it. I would have been 15 back then when I found the fandom.
Yeah.
When I joined in the fandom, and I'm 19 now. So basically it's been 4 years on Fiberwolf.
Yeah, and we're still going strong.
And in 2 months' time will be the 5th year of Fiberwolf, the anniversary. And it's been great. I like it. But the fandom to me is a... Let me just say this, and Wolf, you would agree. The furry community is always a safe place to be in. You always will have people looking out for you and giving you good advice and even helping you. Or they can even talk to you about your problems and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've met some really wonderful people throughout the years in the fandom. I mean, there's a lot of people who really actually care about you around here. Around here, yeah. Fandom speaking,
But this is not trying to laugh. Just saying, this is just a regular podcast.
Yeah, I know, but
so I find I really find the fandom like really innate. Really, I find it really unique. I like a lot of artworks and stuff like that.
it's a place where you could be you and not be judged. And I really like that about this place. It's a judgment-free zone. Most of the servers I've been on. Some of them questionable, but yeah, mostly accepting.
But there is one thing, like, if you like look back in your life, there's sometimes in the fandom, like, if there's people, sometimes there'll be toxic people, which I'm not going to talk about, because that's actually the dark side of it. Really the fandom, really, if you treat the person good, they'll treat you good. If you treat them bad, they'll treat you like shit. Really. That's my out of hand.
Follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Technically.
When you follow that rule, you'll go pretty far. I mean, if you find yourself the right crew, you're good.
But it's been like the community is a great community to just look back and just think what you've gone and how much path you took. Because for me personally, it's a great thing to be in, to just look back on yourself and think, am
I believe that life is.
Yeah, but you look back on your life and think, is this where I'm gonna be with my life? Is this gonna technically, this is basically is my life now, like being in this, because if I wasn't in the community I would have met you.
Exactly. I would have met you if I weren't in the fandom. I mean,
I'll tell
our
you one
lives
thing,
would have been.
I would not be in the fandom, and I would have not been up to this point in my life, really. I would have not met incredible people, especially a couple popular furs as well. If I didn't do that,
I
I would have
mean,
been. I would just be. I don't know who I would
I'd probably
be.
be dead and buried.
Yeah, I would be just.
I'd probably be dead.
I would just make the. I'll just make the channel for like gaming. I would have made it full of gaming, really. And it is always good to like look back onto yourself.
The fandom really saved me. That's for sure.
It definitely did to me too.
Ugh. Yes. Yeah, but
And sometimes, like,
it's like,
sometimes when you look back on yourself and you don't remember the things that you've done. Do you get that sometimes?
yeah, I do. I do get the sense of that. Life is pretty good. I'm a simple man with simple needs. I don't need no flashy computer. I mean, I could just do this from my phone.
Exactly. Because the thing is,
Hell, I could do this from if I wanted to. Not that anybody would want to, but
the furry, the furry community is also good too, because you can actually express yourself, towards other people. I find that like really humbling to be in, because it's like, what do you call it? I can't remember the word, but I'll get it eventually. It's like a
it's refreshing to see that that it's okay to be you.
And sometimes in the fandom you would make mistakes, because we all make mistakes. I know for a fact that a lot of furries out there that would have made mistakes in the past. And sometimes the furry community is always open to talking to people that has problems, or get to know more.
Leave it.
And just say, because they will get you good advice.
Leave it.
The people that actually gave you good advice too throughout the community, because they would have been in it longer than you and they know what they're talking about. And that way you can learn about the fandom as well, in that sort of sense. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah. I see what you're meaning.
Yeah.
I see you. It's like we're only human. We're not perfect. The only perfect being was on Earth over 500 years ago, and he's dead. We all know who he is. Actually, over 2,000 years ago. So, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's the only perfect being that was here. That's the closest thing we had to perfect.
You know,
because not even Jesus was perfect.
the community.
So it reminds us.
The community has a lot of stories behind it. You know, and there's always something to learn. Really. You can,
by the way,
you can
difference between
you can also learn the history behind of it as well. You know, how long the fandom has been going for.
For at least
decades.
40 years.
It's been almost a decade.
50?
50, 70?
Actually, it's been going on for at least 40 years. 40 years since the 80s.
Yeah, the fandom's been going for a long time, and I met a lot of nice people throughout the community, and I'm so happy.
Oh yeah. Shit.
And
I met someone who was there during the beginning.
You know, I think the first ever friend I ever met was that was really perfect for me, and that was really someone that I can actually trust as a friend. Would have been my friend Captain. Would have been. This probably might sound funny. Clean trash can. He was my first ever VR chat friend I known throughout the community. And before, when I came onto VR chat, he was actually a good friend of mine. I liked him. He still is around.
But I think the first furry that I met was probably GC, my friend GC. She's still around. She's just very cautious because of her aunt. You probably never meet her because, well, she's kind of not supposed to have Discord or any social media in the first place. So
we can't talk about that because it's private.
Yeah.
Alright,
but anyway,
we should move on to the next topic.
She's a good friend of mine. Right, next topic. How did we get here?
That's already done. That was the first topic.
Huh?
That was the first topic.
Oh. Right.
I think the second topic was...
Yeah, how did we get here?
I think the second topic that we were talking about, I think it... Because we were planning this podcast around July, but I had to take that break, if you guys remember. I can't remember what we said.
Breaks.
I can't remember, chat. What am I saying, chat?
Because you think you're live?
Well, it is a live podcast.
I don't know why I said live from Jacksonville, Florida, but yeah. Oh well. That was actually the most polished episode we've ever done. That was one of the best ones we actually did.
Yeah, the first ever.
It was
Actually,
coherent. It was.
actually, the first ever podcast that we've ever done was the very first one. That was the best one, I reckoned, up to date, because
That one, at least we had a coherent topic here. I think the new format is working.
mhm.
So far. We'll see if it breaks down over time, which I know it will.
It's been a really tough. To be honest, actually, yeah, this is the topic. There is a lot of people out there, right, that would be feeling alone, right?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for those people really because even though they do feel alone, it is always sometimes they will take
You're
a
not
toll.
really alone.
Yes, sometimes it will take a toll on you, like seeing people what they go through throughout the community as well. I have a lot of friends that that are trying to not kill themselves because they have a lot of issues going on with them.
Yeah.
Well, what is the most? But the most thing is like the communities always will be open to anyone that's always will be happy to be in. There'll be a lot of nice people in the community, and they will talk to you guys about. They will talk to you about like the issues what they've been having, or if you're having issues, it's always good to talk to someone in the
Oh, I
community
have
because
my therapist.
they will give you good advice as well, what to do and how you can avoid it.
Hell, I got a friend who's a therapist, or rather, works as my therapist. Whenever I need someone to talk to, I'll just talk to him.
Yeah, I know who, I know who therapist that would be.
Oh, who?
Fluke.
Fluke? Why? I don't think he needs therapy.
I was talking. I was saying that he's your
I don't
therapist.
think he is. Yeah, he could. I mean, he could be anyone's therapist.
You know,
Yeah, for a price.
you know what? Actually, you know what? What is the most craziest artwork have you ever seen in a fandom? Like, what is the best artwork you've seen
I haven't really looked at any recently.
recently? Or like,
Yeah, I haven't looked at any. I'm
well,
not.
well, sometimes out there are a lot of cool artists out there that I see. Sometimes I see on YouTube, or sometimes I just scroll through Twitter, scroll through Twitter or Facebook, or if I'm in VR chat, I just see like photos or artworks on the wall
X.
about from the artists.
Yeah, remember, like Papa Elon doesn't like us calling it Twitter. It's X.
Well, people still calling it that name still.
Yeah, X. Yeah, he's willing to let people get scammed. Yeah,
Actually,
that's how far he's
no,
going.
we can't rant, Rambo.
Right.
So, it's been a crazy, you know, hasn't it been a crazy year for us? Hasn't it?
Yep.
What is the okay? I want to ask you this question. What is the best thing that you've ever had that's ever happened throughout this year? What is the best thing that's ever happened?
Furry or non-furry?
Furry.
Okay, you know what? Uh, well, I met. Oh, I don't know. I made new friends. I don't know. Waged war against the sky people
What does this guy
on
thing?
the 4th.
Actually,
Yeah, the cloud people keep winning.
why not talk about TV shows?
Uh-oh.
Actually, no, no.
Do you really want? Do you really? Do you want to?
No, that's gonna. I don't know about that. You know. No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
no,
no, no.
we're talking. We're talking about subreddits. No, no. Mildly infuriating. Hmm.
It was weird. We had a great pace, and we started to get to up to this point for some reason. That was weird.
You know, Star Trek Lower Decks is actually entering its final season. Uh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
heard.
so look forward to that.
I heard about.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
coming out in 2025.
You know, to be
Yeah,
honest, like
yeah,
this.
Star Trek Lower Decks.
To be honest, there's some.
I'm like, there's nothing. I don't think that series is finished. Really, I don't. There's there's too much life left in that fucking show.
You know, like I got. I got some favorite TV shows. Um, but the most favorite one I most enjoy the most is The Walking Dead. Is The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
I
mean the
watched it.
MythBusters episode on that.
I watched that TV show since no, not 2010.
Since it came out, right?
I think it was 2015. Yeah, 2015.
Hmm.
I watched the show. It was a great show, really. I loved watching The Walking Dead. Um, it's always been a great TV show. And apparently there's going to be 2 DLCs coming out next year, which is Daryl Dixon, which is Book of Carol, and then Dead City with Negan and Maggie, where they I've seen it. I've seen a trailer of it. It's where they go into. It's where Maggie is gonna save Negan, which I don't know why he should be killed off, but he's going up. She's going to
God,
save him and bring him back.
why is she saving him? Let him die.
Actually, why not? Why not? What is what is this? What is the thing that have you actually learned throughout the community, like throughout the fandom? What is what is the best thing have you learned?
I've I've learned that you can find friends pretty much anywhere. Know where to look.
You know, it's actually crazy. How much people that I've met throughout the community as well. I met Jagador. I met Coda, that dog Coda. Uh,
I've
I met Corey Coyote twice, which was exciting. Well, he's not really into the fandom anymore, really.
I mean,
He still goes to cons. You still sometimes make.
I met I met Fluke. I met Tyrox. I met Pineapple Fox. I've met Whiskey Dingo. I met
I met.
Corey. No, wait,
I
no, I didn't meet Corey, but I met
Sunny
Coda.
Dingo.
Sheesh, you're lucky. Anyway, I've met
I met Sunny.
shit.
Dingo,
I've met
and
I've met Snowball. God rest his soul.
I did
But
I did meet Tyrax. I think it's about 3 times. Yeah, I met him 3 times, and I've met
yeah, same. I met Fluke once. Or no, wait, twice.
I've actually came across Leon the Fox. He's a pretty chill dude. Coda, Kip, which is the VR chat admin people. For Ferrari, which is the team members for it. I met quite a few of them. They actually are pretty good people to chill. They're nice and chill with you. You know, they get some jokes here and there. Sometimes it's funny. DJ Foxy, you're probably watching this podcast.
Oh yeah, I met DJ. I met DJ.
DJ's a pretty cool dude. You know, he's actually a chill dude. He does a lot of DJs, which I listen to a lot of his DJ music. You know. I met Nice, which is the singing dog. He's a pretty cool dude too. This is only like 2 months since I met him. I think it was around June when I met him.
Never met Nightsy. I want to though.
Nightsy?
Never met him.
Actually, maybe I should tell you guys.
Yeah, he's the new.
I should tell you guys. He will be the next. Hopefully, he will be the next. He's going to be a special guest on the next podcast, which is 15th, episode 15th.
What?
Yeah.
Nightsy is gonna be here?
Yes.
Crap.
Nice, the singing dog will be here. I'm super pumped. You guys probably haven't really met him. Well, some of you guys would have, but some of you guys probably wouldn't have. I'm gonna do an interview with him on the podcast. And it's gonna be a chill. It's gonna be a great podcast. I'm happy for you all. I cannot wait to share what I've got. And I can't wait for him to be on the podcast. I'm super pumped. I was gonna do a podcast with Coda, but I think that me and him I think I think Kurta, me and Kurta really, because Kurta is always busy all the time. So we actually, me and him is trying to do videos, but he's always busy all the time. So he won't have any. So he doesn't really have any time to do videos with other people, like for podcasters or other videos in general. But he's but sometimes I pretty much just stream with him sometimes, because I did say that to him once I fix VR chat, if it doesn't stop lagging sometimes, I might actually stream VR chat with him. Or play other game. Or pretty much play Dead by Daylight.
Yikes. Sounds like fun.
It does. Darren, you can just imagine. Darren, you can just imagine me and him just screaming at each other.
It's the same with
run! What are you doing?
Craft.
Run! What are you doing? Stay! Why are you running? Come heal me!
Why are you running? Why?
I prayed the whole time.
Let me in.
Don't probably the whole entire time. Me and Skyler will probably just, just keep on, saying stuff about Olive Garden just to get him, just stirring him up.
You are.
Even though he hates Olive Garden, me and Skyler still does it. I do it sometimes when he's. I do it sometimes when I'm in the Twitch chat. Sometimes I just
Sometimes when
Olive Garden.
Do you ever just randomly pop fast food cups?
Fast food cups.
Yeah, you just blow into the straw hole and it goes pop.
Well, I thought you were about to say something else there.
And it just goes boom.
Yeah, apparently you're gonna give Kurta a pipe bomb. Here's a drink. Poof.
No, that's called shaking up a bottle. It's like, oh yeah, here's a drink. Ah.
Hey, can you give me?
Oops.
Kurta would be like, hey, can you give me a drink? Sure. Just shake the bottle up and just give it to him, just wait for his victim when he opens it, Or if it's Coke, just pour Mentos in
Well,
it.
it can't be any worse. Well, it can't be any worse than having the glass bottles and then you tap the top with the bottom of the other.
Or,
And make it overflow.
Or, I'll just get Mentos, just put sticky tape on it, just shake it up. As soon as he opens the bottle, as soon as he opens the bottle, it's going. But I'll do it when he's not in suit.
Oh, I've made one of those dry ice devices.
Wait. Popsicle?
No, the dry ice devices. Can't say that. You can't say that certain word on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So, that. Was it blow up, make a really loud noise, make car alarms go off? Yeah. That.
I've seen videos of that.
I've done that.
Many times.
Yeah, I've also seen the dangers of that. That's why I'm always very careful.
Is that why you
Who
sometimes?
knew? Dry eyes.
Is that why sometimes you used to put claymores everywhere or throw bombs at me?
What?
Is that why you keep on putting those dynamites everywhere? Yeah, the dynamites and Gary's mod, where you can actually make
Why?
a bomb. You can make the number bombs.
Well, I
You
was
keep on
trying to
pressing the
shut the
trigger.
door. No, I was trying to use physics to shut the doors.
I still remember that. Actually, actually, guys, at some point, if he gets Garrett's mod again, or
Whenever I get a computer.
whenever he gets a computer, um, we could play Garrett's mod again.
I might abuse it. I'm gonna abuse it with Gary's mod.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna blow my ass up everywhere, over the wall, down the stairs.
All over the walls, over the.
We're gonna play prop up as well.
Oh yeah, Peter Griffin that one time. It'll be like Peter Griffin falling down the stairs. Damn it! I hate these stairs.
You'd be like, why did you get these stairs, Larish? Anyways.
Yeah.
Isn't it great though?
Oh, good heavens! God, yikes!
Actually, there was just one part where he puts the pillow down.
And he still died on the stairs. I'm just gonna take this. Oh, fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, meanwhile, Brian is talking about how he's gonna explain it to this girl, reveal himself to this girl, and then meanwhile, in the background, Peter's just falling down the stairs again. And that's just the most hilarious thing.
Yeah, sometimes the videos, sometimes you get, sometimes videos you see people in the background doing weird stuff, like news reporters.
Yeah, yeah, you should totally do that one time. When me and Foxy are on Gary's mod, and it's like
Foxy?
no, you and Jack could be like the talking about something, and then meanwhile, me and Foxy are doing something stupid in the background.
Actually, no, like, if it's just me and Coda, because I would do that to Coda. If Coda's just talking about something...
What, you throw him down the
If
stairs?
Coda's just talking about something, I just go from behind, just start doing weird shit in the background.
And go, hey, this guy, what are you doing back there? One of those.
Or just spray water on him.
Then meanwhile, you just freeze. Oh, I don't know.
Or I'll just turn myself into a Tatum and just explode myself just in the background when he's talking.
Meanwhile, and then me.
We
were talking about something. How rude.
Coda...
Man, how long has it...
Coda might watch this afterwards. He could be watching the podcast afterwards, after we finish it. If that happens...
Oh, jeez, we're gonna have a... you're gonna have a lot to edit with this one, huh?
We mean it's live.
Oh, we're doing it live?
A lot of podcasts that we've been doing and I've been doing has been live the whole time.
Oh, the people are already here. Okay.
Yeah.
We just don't read chat.
It's because sometimes when we read chat,
Screen.
because sometimes it decides to go delayed, so I can't read the chat properly.
There's a cloud that looks like the number 2. And now it's it destroyed. It self-destructed. It just self-destructed itself. Never mind.
Anyways, let's actually, you know what? Let's just go back to the furry topic, really. Because we only got a couple of minutes. We only got about a couple more minutes left until the podcast finishes. You know, do you feel safe in the fandom, or do you feel a bit worried in the fandom?
I feel 100% safe.
I feel like
it's not going anywhere.
Definitely. Like, I don't mind the podcast. I like doing podcasts or videos about furry stuff. You know. But for me personally, the furry community has basically saved my life.
It saved mine.
Instead of like, because as I said, like, if it wasn't for Goldie, if I didn't found him on YouTube, I wouldn't even be here by now. And I'm just so grateful.
If it weren't for
I'm not trying to get emotional. It's because I've had a lot of memories throughout the years that is really touching towards me, because ever since when I started Fiber Wolf, a lot of things changed in my life. And I knew right from the beginning when I did top 5 furry YouTubers, I knew right from the beginning that my life was going to change completely. And I knew it straight away.
You.
Because when I made the first episode, it got up to a lot of views and likes. And then I think around that time it was like 34 subscribers. And I had a feeling my life was gonna change in that moment to be where I am. And I'm up to 580, which is still incredible. And I've worked my ass off for a long time. You know? And the people that I've met throughout the community is also a bit touching as well, because it brings back memories that you did with them and how you got along with them. And I make videos sometimes recording people just to look back at those memories, or I just take photos to look at those memories, how much memories I have throughout the community that really made me who I am. You know, like, what is the best memory have you had, like, in this experience with me or with other people before you met me? Like, what was the best memory you've ever had?
I remember. Whoops. Um, I remember.
I just want to say this. If he heard that, he dropped his phone. That's never happened.
Well, there's always a first time for everything, huh? But anyway,
Yes.
the best memory that I've had playing playing Minecraft with you was the time uh, I found an abandoned village. Meanwhile, you were screwing around inside the house.
Yeah, because I was fixing up the place.
Yeah, turns out abandoned villages are not the best place to explore at night.
Actually, I remember one time we were playing Minecraft. Uh, we didn't record this. Um, One time we went into another world, right? And I pushed him down a cliff.
Well, you found me.
I,
But you found a phallic-shaped object.
yeah, because I found you, right? And you're on the cliff. I was like, why is he on the cliff? And then I just walked up to you, and I did this distraction, where like I think it was diamonds. I said, "Oh look, there's diamonds down there," and you looked down and I punched you down. I just hit you
Not
down.
just like, no, I don't fall for the diamonds trick.
Yeah, and you died instantly.
Insta die.
Yeah, but that was not gonna
About a
lie.
20
I'm not
block
gonna lie. That was.
jump.
I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty funny how I did it though, because you were respecting. You're not even respecting like, oh,
Have a lot. Otherwise, I would have water clutch in there and then grass.
it's like you just went back into a.
Water clutch.
It's like you went back into another dimension, you know. Oh look, I'm on the ground.
And then I went back to.
Oh look, I'm on the cliff. Oh look, I'm on the ground now. How did we get down on the ground?
Oh, no, I'm not. Goodbye. Take that, sugar punch.
Are you still kicking? But really, the best moment I've ever had would have been. I think the best moment when I.
You know.
Like, the best moment when I had in the fandom, and even during YouTube, would have been. It would have been when I hit 100. When I hit 100 subscribers. That was the best moment in my life. In the fandom, really. And what I achieved was like, it was really touching for me. It's still touching. It is still touching to me to this day. But the most viewed video I've done was you guys probably remember this. Some of you guys probably don't. When I made a video of Misty Dingo, because this was a couple of days before he died, before he passed away, because he committed suicide.
Yeah.
No, this was like 2 years ago, dude.
Wait, Whiskey Dingo is still alive here.
He's still alive in us, in our brains, but Misty Dingo passed away from committed suicide.
Oh, yeah.
He had mental health issues and stuff, and it was getting worse for him, and he killed himself, which was sad to see.
Mm.
And I decided, you know what, maybe I should just make a video just to support him. And people
A tribute?
a tribute, and people that go through that. So I poured rest in peace, Mr. Dingo. And I was not respecting about 12k people watching that video. And that video got me up to 300. Which was unexpected.
By the way, that was not a PR.
What?
Let's make that clear.
You
That was not a PR. It was just a thing that.
You know, since I made that, when I made that videos,
Right.
still to this day, a lot of people, especially, I just want to say this too, like, some of you guys out there that still is paying respects, it still is incredible to say thank you, because for your support for Mr. Dingo, and even for which is I think it was Snow. Yeah, it was Snowbell. Like, Snowbell was a good person as well in the fandom, and
Snowball?
yeah, Snowbell Ball ASMR was a really good person.
Yeah, he was
And he only died not so long ago, which is this year. It was,
Yeah, April 1st.
which really sucked for everyone. And apparently his friend afterwards killed
No, it's just
himself.
starting.
After that too, which was about 48 hours afterwards when he passed. And it was very emotional.
And I notified.
A lot of you guys, still to this day, there was a couple people as well that passed away throughout the year. That some people did touched.
And his boyfriend committed suicide shortly after.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
You know, it's always good to talk to people. You know, if they go through problems, you should always talk to people.
Or if you've got enough, call the suicide hotline. They'll help you out. Call your local suicide hotline. They'll get you through it. They'll find you a therapist that will fit you. Or hell, go to BetterHelp. That's another resource.
And
Even more personalized.
you know, it's also been a pleasure for me and Wolfie to look back and to just say thank you for being here with us, because it's been
Because without
absolutely
because without you, there's no.
because it's been absolutely the best ride we ever had.
Yeah, we've had a hell of a ride. Let's continue it.
And my life,
Is that the
and my life
destination?
is
Is that the destination?
my
for
life
it?
is gonna change, and this channel is gonna
And
change.
hopefully mine will change for the.
And I just can't wait to go up to 1,000
Hopefully
next.
mine.
1,000 is my next goal, which is the next 500 afterwards.
Making some dollars. That way we can start making some dollars. So this can start making sense. See what I did there?
Yes. I don't know why okay, I don't know why I'm starting to feel a bit emotional. I don't know why.
There.
Because it's just been
You know.
not just that, but it's been really throughout this ride. It's been really hell for me as well. Well, for anyone really, if they're starting
But
YouTube. Let me just say, like, if you're gonna start YouTube, it's not easy.
it's gonna be slow, that's for sure.
It's gonna be very slow to get to where you are, but just put it in your hearts that
But what?
you will succeed. Because it's not easy.
You will succeed. Just keep going.
It's because,
Push through.
like, if there's anyone out there that is starting, like, if there's a furry out there that wants to come as a puppet for, such as myself, well, technically I'm a furry, technically, because a lot of people know me now, technically, and I've been in photos as well. I've been in a couple of photos with my friend Koda and a couple others as well. I've been in photos with them.
Well,
and in one
know you now before you get famous.
And in one video with Koda, which is still amazing. I haven't told him that yet too. I didn't tell him that I didn't know I was in his video still, because he did a music video, which was Home, and the last bit of it at the end, I was in the photo, in one of the photos, on the right side. No, yeah, the left side.
We're just walking.
It was the left side. But as I said, like, if there's anyone out there that's starting YouTube, it's never easy because you have to constantly edit, you have to constantly think about ideas, constantly do thumbnails,
Now about Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I have something funny.
Let's discuss it later.
I have something funny to tell you too.
Yeah, we'll discuss it later.
This pro might not work, but I'm planning to do the 24-hour stream. But guess what game I'm going to plan on doing it on for 24 hours.
Minecraft.
I'm planning to stream.
Minecraft.
I am planning to stream Garry's Mod for 24 hours.
Oh my god. Do you want your PC to die? Are you don't expect your computer to live after this.
I've done it before. I've done a 24-hour stream before. I've done it 2 times, and this will be the third time doing it.
Yeah, but Gary's mod is very taxing on your GPUs. Think about it.
Well, hopefully I live. But I'm gonna do it around late
Yeah,
December.
we've got more videos.
I'm gonna do it
Yeah,
around.
we've got more videos to do.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it around early December, uh, which is the 4th of December to the 5th, because technically 24
Yeah.
hours is a one day stream, but you're going to also be in the 24-hour stream will go into the next day. So basically, you know. But anyways, I think it's time for us to end the podcast. If anyone's been listening, thank you guys so much for watching the podcast. And the next podcast, we will have a special guest joining us. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.